Hey everybody, welcome back to the Model Building Corner. I'm Joe. It's Friday afternoon. Hope everybody had a good week. I told you guys I had to take my truck. I took a half day off. I had to take my semi down to the shop to get an alignment done on it. And it turns out the kingpins are... So that's why I've had a vibration in it for so long. It was so bad it would shake my stomach up and I would get nauseous. But so that's going to take longer than I thought to fix. And then I went and spent money that I didn't want to spend, but I did get a new pair of glasses. Not for this, but to be able to see to drive. If I didn't run them over, I'd have been fine. But that was money I didn't want to spend. So the alignment and 2 tires on my personal truck is going to have to wait. So in the meantime, I'm going to get back on the old General Lee here. I've been getting some comments from some guys so far on this particular kit. Saying, you know, it's definitely like I ran into with the parts there. It's a rough kit. So before I start doing wet sanding and painting and stuff like that, I'm going to do a lot of test fitting and make sure that everything goes together okay. I didn't primer the parts yet because I want to do some pre-assembly first before I do any of that. So I'm going to organize through that and see what we got. So, I'll be back. So I want to put the body on the chassis and I wanted to put the interior tub in there. So I taped it in to keep it where it's supposed to be. And right off the bat, it already looks like the interior tub is warped. It doesn't want to lay in there flat. But luckily there's a lot of glue area here underneath this area, so I don't think it'll be a problem, but it definitely doesn't want to sit in there flush. I'm not even sure if it's in the right spot really, but stick this on. So the frame itself doesn't look like it's too bad. It's tucked under the way it's supposed to be. There's nothing hanging down. It's actually got locating pins so you can do high or low. So maybe it won't have a gasser like the rest of my cars are turning out to be. So let me finish mocking this up and see what well, here, I'll show you this real quick, alright? This grill is so sloppy on the top. But it fits in there. There's, I don't know if it'll focus, but there is a gap right there on the fenders. And somebody did mention that tucking those fenders in, I mean, that looks ugly as can be. Well, maybe it'll be one of the General Lees that got hit. It must have done a jump and the front end got cattywampus. No, I gotta clean up some of that in there, is all. And we'll move on. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys in here close so you can see. So inside the fenders you can see the stoppers for the bumper on both sides. Okay. Now, when I put the bumper in, see if I can do this one-handed. When I put the bumper in, you can see the gap on that side. The fender doesn't meet the grill, and that doesn't look like it's all the way up there. And on the side, you can see the bumper's too low. Even on, if I can get my hand out of the way without losing this. Oh, hold on. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see this, but alright, so the little lip on the driver's side, I went ahead and I sanded some off the top, sanded the whole side, because there was like nubs and stuff right on top of where the bumper ends. So if I put this side in, you can see that the bumper lines up better. If it was in right. I mean, this side looks okay. There's still a little bit of a gap there, but this side is so bad that once it's in, look at the gap that's on the passenger side. I mean, that's like a lot. And if I try to push the bumper in, I think the only way I'm going to be able to fix this for sure is to slice this lower valance just enough, slice it to where the driver's side and the passenger side doesn't have that big old gap. Because even if I try to push it, it bows out the valance. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a chance and slice it. I mean, I got no other choice. Alright, taking a break from the front. So I've already started on the back, thinking to myself, oh, if it would just slide in there, it'd be perfect. But let's see. Alright. The bumper doesn't fit inside where it's supposed to go. Alright. It looks to me like it's clearing this bottom, but it won't sit up in there. This is so... I've already sanded on it once. It looks like I'm going to have to sand on it some more. Am I holding it out of your view? So this is what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm almost at the point where I'm going to put this thing back in the box and put it on a shelf. Alright? But I'm not going to do anything more tonight. I'm going to go ahead and post what I've got so far. Obviously, if you're watching it, you know I did that. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to cut this. If anybody's got any ideas, if you've done this, I know I've already mentioned that some guys have told me how bad it was. But if anybody else has any more ideas what they think I should do on this, let me know. Otherwise, I might put this back in the box and start on something else. We'll see. But anyway, so I appreciate everybody watching. I'll get back on working on something tomorrow in the meantime. So have a good evening.